Okay.
Okay. I did it.
Okay.
Oh, it's live.
What is life?
It's what is life? Yes.
Oh, I
No.
thought that
I said what is live? Oh, it is live. It
it
is
is
live.
in live.
It
Okay.
is live. Yeah.
How have you been? Thank you, by the way, for being like in my chat and stuff.
Of course. I saw you were live and I was like, ooh. Ooh. So I watched. Because I like watching you play Dead by Daylight. I like watching you play in general, so yeah.
Thanks. I do my
You
best.
look so amazing.
It's hit or miss. Like I have occasional good, and then I do the bad. There's highs and lows.
Yeah.
There are mountains for us to overcome.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you been doing? Have you been playing? When's the last time you did the daylight?
it was. I think it was last Saturday I played,
Oh.
or this whenever Saturday was, because sometimes my Streamlabs will say I'm live,
Mm-hmm.
but then on Twitch it will say that I disconnect and then reconnect, then go and disconnect and reconnect.
Oh.
But it's not Streamlabs, it's Twitch. So it's very weird and I
Yeah.
don't understand. And
Okay.
then I notice if I log out of Streamlabs and log back in, it fixes the issue. So you
Yeah.
kind of just have to like make sure you're watching yourself, or because you could be disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, and it's
Mm-hmm.
it's so weird. And people said like, oh, it could be your internet connection, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm connected through the Ethernet. Like it's
Ethernet.
hardwired. It's hardwired.
Yeah, so I don't think it would be your internet if you're hardwired in. But I
Exactly.
don't know.
So
I'm not technologically advanced, so I
I'm
can't.
not either. So I've been like looking it up. I've been going down those like Reddit rabbit holes
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
But what works is just disconnecting and reconnecting it, because
Okay.
like it just looks so weird on Twitch that I have like 5 different videos for one stream. And it's
Yeah.
like, ugh. I'm like, I don't like that.
I get that. Yeah, having all the VODs up and not being able to like connect them or something, I guess.
Yeah. And then I have it on Twitch to where like it will show like, oh, they're trying to reconnect,
Mm-hmm.
even though like my internet isn't bad. It's
Yeah.
just, I don't know. Unless it maybe is the worst internet and I'm just stupid. I don't know.
I don't
So
believe
I
it. I
don't
don't.
know.
I.
It's just
Okay.
so weird because I know I had the issue with OBS as well,
Like the same issue.
but it was the same issue. But
Interesting.
so it's like so it probably is the internet, and I'm just stupid and don't want to accept it because I don't want to buy more. I don't
Or
want
it could be the way Twitch is.
I don't. I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm not good at troubleshooting.
I'm not either, so I don't know.
Hmm.
I'm not either. That's why I usually go. I usually will talk to my husband about it, and he'll give me
Uh,
ideas, and then I go down the rabbit hole,
yeah.
and then like even yesterday, because with these headphones, it has 2 different settings. It has a chat setting, and then it has a gaming setting.
Okay.
So technically, on Streamlabs, you can
Hmm.
only be connected to one of them. But then I was stupid, and he's like, no, there's some way, and then so we figured it out, and it was because I couldn't scroll on the mixer. I wasn't scrolling all the way down, so I.
So you're not looking at all the other options. Okay.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I'm dumb. I'm a dumbass.
No, I relate. I A lot of things I have to just end up Googling a lot of the time. In middle of the stream too, I'd be Googling and
Yep,
goggling shit. Like,
I feel that. And then
yeah.
there's some people though that like know like right off the bat, be like, oh, it's this, and I'm like, how?
Yeah. Well, because
How?
they've dealt with the problem and they went to Dr. Google and that's how they know. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But no, that's like my issue with Streamlabs right now. But I think I fixed it. I don't know. Mm,
Okay.
we'll see.
I have you on my TV too, so I can just look up and it's kind of weird because we're on different
Yeah.
what's it called when it's behind a little bit?
Yeah. I have mine on a delay.
I do
Like,
too. Yeah.
because I get anxious. I don't know. I just feel like if I have it on like exact, that it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, no, having it I feel like having it on a delay helps it with connecting the internet
Hmm.
and such too.
Hmm.
So if like you have internet problems, I think that is probably best that you do that.
Yes.
I
Yes.
just want to just
But
okay.
yeah. Oh,
Um how's
but I
your
went.
weekend been? It's still your weekend.
Yeah, it's been good. I went to the Scream Park in Sacramento last
Oh
night.
yeah, you said okay. Tell me all about that. You went yesterday?
Yeah. So no, it was really good because I was like, oh, like because I've never been to one of those things. Like I
Mm-hmm.
always like wanted to do something like that, and so me, my husband, and one of my friends, like we went there, right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of waiting. It's like if you didn't, the thing is we just bought the general admission. If we would have just spent more money and bought like the fast passes, we
Yeah.
probably would have went in there faster. But
Okay.
we were like, oh, it's fine. Because we got there basically almost like at 7:15 and the
Mm-hmm.
line was very long.
Uh,
And I was like,
okay.
okay, like it's fine.
Yeah.
And then but overall it was like really fun. Because the thing is though, what I do scream, but I get very giggly.
Yeah.
I am a
Mm-hmm.
giggle
Yeah.
person.
I feel that.
So I will giggle at everything. Even if it's uncomfortable situations, I just giggle and it's
Yeah.
not because I'm it's just that's just how I
You're
am.
not
It's not
having a good time. It is your body's nervous
yeah.
reaction. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm there with
So
you.
like I had a clown like come up to me like in the line come up to me and be like hello and like he was like right here
Ugh.
and I looked at him I was like hi and just giggled and he was just like he's like and then he screamed because he's like oh and I'm like I couldn't stop laughing I
So
was
fucking rude.
like and then the thing is when you go into it I guess you're supposed to go like you could go at your own pace. But the thing is, we were unfortunate by getting people behind us that wanted to go fast,
Yeah.
like speed through it, and we should have just like pulled off to the side and let them go. And,
Yeah.
but we didn't because we were like it was the first time for me, so I was like I don't know what to do. My husband kind of wanted to do that, but he didn't want to. He pushed me in front. Well, not pushed me in front, but he had me go in front.
Yeah.
And then there was one person that came up that was like a scare person, and
Mm-hmm.
she's like, "You want to be friends?" But did it in like the squeaky, like the raspy, squeaky, high pitch voice. I can't do
Creepy,
it right now.
creepy. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh yes." Like I just don't. I was like yes, and then you
Yeah.
see her again, and she's like friend, and I'm like friend, and we fist bumped, and I was like,
That's cute.
and then I had a guy come up to me with a knife and like put it next to my throat. I was like, hello. And he's like, he looked at my husband. He's like, so he not gonna help you?
Fucking call him out and
And
shit.
then my husband just like,
Yeah.
because he was like, he told me after he's like, I know you want that type of stuff, so so here you go.
Oh my. Okay.
So that's that. He's like,
Yeah.
go have your fun.
Are there any rides there and stuff, or it's just
No,
walking
it's
through
just
and
like
being
you go
scared?
through like like three different haunted houses type of
God.
thing. And they try
Yeah.
to scare you
Yeah.
type of thing. So it was
Okay.
fun. And then I guess they are gonna have like a Valentine's Day themed one. And I'm like
Oh,
tempted to go.
that's
Because that'd be fun.
cute. Like in February or just
Yeah,
like,
it's like
oh, okay.
February 8th, 9th, and 10th. They're having one.
That's
So
cute.
so yeah, I'm like tempted to go because like that to me that would be fun. But
Yeah.
I don't know. My husband's like he likes that stuff, but also is like goes he's like iffy about it too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like I want to like it in my heart and in my soul. I don't
Yeah.
know because I have a panic disorder. I don't know if it would be fine or if I would start crying and hyperventilating. Like I'm unsure if it would be too
it's
realistic for me and spook me.
it's well like I think it's because I went through the animatronics because they make you go through the animatronics first,
There's
and I
animatronics?
yeah, they had so many. There
Okay.
was so many. It was so cool. There was one that legit was like half the body and was flailing around like that. and
Okay. I
I
like
thought
animatronics.
it was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
To to be fair, like there is a lot of Scream actors, but like I feel like you can notice them. You notice them more than if
Yeah.
that makes sense. But
I just think even though I know they're real and I'm expecting a jump scare because they're a real person, it
yeah,
might like be a
yeah,
little
yeah, yeah.
off-putting for me. Yeah.
You can always get it to where you have like the necklace that says "Don't like scare."
But doesn't that kind of take away from the point of being there?
Yeah, but you can still see like the animatronics and all the art and everything, and they probably will come up to you, but not like do the boo or like
Yeah.
the try to, you know.
Jump scare kind of
Yeah,
situation.
yeah.
God, it's
So
like
yeah.
wearing a badge saying like I'm a giant fucking pussy though. You know? It's
But
embarrassing.
it's
I like horror. I like scary things. I just
I don't
man.
know, cause like that
I
could, cause
sorry.
it couldn't. I don't know what it would do.
Yeah. I would
So
pee. I would be. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna do it. So it's
mhm.
fine. This is all a hypothetical situation.
Yeah.
Maybe someday, some year, but I definitely don't have the money to do it yet.
Eh, yet, yes.
Yet. But maybe by Valentine's Day my disability will have been approved and all that, you know?
Ooh, is it
Yeah.
still taking a bit?
Yeah, it typically takes a long time, the process. They have to talk to like all your doctors, go through all your medical history, have you do all these different appointments and interviews and paperwork, and it's a struggle. And if I don't get approved, I'm going to, I don't know, freak out maybe.
Oh
It's been very overwhelming. Yeah, sorry. I
no.
just it's a lot, but I know that I will not be able to hold down a job without missing a ton of fucking work. And
Yeah,
like I just don't think I can do it. So hopefully my fingers are crossed that
yeah,
everything is nice, smooth and easy transition and I'm able to get
yeah.
all my lovely government money.
No,
Yeah.
cause like it 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 sucks because there's so many different jobs out there that has so strict attendance, and they
Yes.
don't have accommodations
Mhm.
for people like with disabilities that like need to miss days because they do not feel good
Yeah,
and
because
miss
that's
stuff.
really what it is that there when I have my flare-ups, I just don't get out of bed for like 24 hours or more depending how bad it is, you know? And
Yeah,
it's a whole body experience and it's not like I need accommodations while I'm at work unless I'm trying to push through, so maybe I need to sit down or something. But even then there's points when I don't even feel good enough to get out of bed. And I
yeah.
feel like that's what's making me nervous if I'm going to get approved or not because it is not a consistent thing.
Mm.
But like with attendance policies, I just don't.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like the only way that is maybe like the only way that I could like is like a remote job, but even then like
Mhm.
you're gonna have to do all your work the next day and double the work if you
Yeah,
miss that day.
exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know, it's like that's hard because like
Hmm.
that's gonna be super shitty if they don't freaking like they don't give you the disability because that's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
If I it's weird.
yeah. I don't know. I can try to fight it if they do and all that. There's steps to be taken. I just am hoping for the best
Yeah.
outcome. I'm trying to be positive. I'm
Yeah.
naturally a little negative, but
That's
I'm
what
trying my
Paul.
best. Yeah. What is that? What is it? What is it?
Water. Cause
Oh.
I need to stay hydrated. Cause I haven't drank it. Okay, yesterday was really bad, and I didn't drink any water, but I drank alcohol, and
There's water
so
in that.
it's called the good juice.
I've I get it. I've only had coffee and green tea today, so I'm filled to
Ooh,
the brim with caffeine.
is
But
that the is that the Lipton one you were talking about?
diet green tea mixed berry.
Ooh, nice,
Ooh.
nice. you went to the store today, right? With
Yes. So Matt and I are now trying to do morning walks every day. And then I'm
mm,
also trying to do one walk at night when I have John. So I'm gonna go
mm-hmm.
with me and my mom are gonna go walk John around the block tonight because I'm
Aw.
trying to be able to have a more healthy mindset about my body and my eating habits.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's, something I struggle with. So yeah, we walked to the store and it was fucking horrible. But I got a bunch of things. I'm gonna be cooking like crazy tomorrow.
Ooh, what are you cooking? I wanna know.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, this is a lunch I make every week until I run out of this bag that I have of
uh-huh.
they're frozen pre-breaded shrimp.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I just make that with like a lemon pasta, some bread and green beans.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then I'm gonna
Ooh.
make him a breakfast one. There will be extra of this, so I'm gonna make some for you too. I'm
Oh,
gonna
thank
make
you.
pancakes with bacon, eggs, with veggies in the eggs, and then some
Ooh,
mushrooms. So if you want that for lunch, let me know and I will make you that too. But
definitely.
I'm definitely gonna have a ton of bacon.
Dang.
Yeah. And I know you've been talking about bacon. Everyone's been talking about bacon, so I figured since
I
everyone loves it, even though it disgusts me.
I the thing is I'm because a lot of people are like they want bacon on everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Like
Mm-hmm.
in it. I'm weird. I need to have it. Oh, okay. Sorry. I
Okay.
need to have it separate from everything. I want it
Okay.
by itself. I
Yeah.
do not want it I don't want it on my burgers. I don't want it in like eggs. I don't want it in like
Mm-hmm.
I'm super picky. I will still eat it, but it's not my favorite thing
So
to
having
eat.
a lunch with other things is fine as long as the bacon is there by itself, not
Yeah, yeah,
mixed
yeah.
in. Okay. Okay.
Not
Cool.
mixed in. Yeah. I'm like
Okay.
I like my bacon by itself. It's like it's weird because like I'm very much like a texture person.
Okay.
So if the texture is off,
Yeah.
you know, it throws me off. I will still the thing is I grew up personally to where you will sit down, eat your food, no don't throw a fit about it.
Yeah.
So I grew up in that mindset, so I will eat it, but I'm relearning now that I don't
Mm-hmm.
have to do that. That
Yeah.
it's okay to not like food that you
Yes.
don't like.
Mm-hmm.
And so but it's really hard for me because I'm very much like, oh, I'll eat it. I can't have it be thrown away.
Yeah. I
And
can't
my
like let it
husband's
go to
over
waste.
yeah, my
Yeah.
husband's like, stop it. Like you can if you don't like it, stop eating it. Like
Yeah.
stop.
I
so
get
so
what you
yeah.
mean. Once I make something and then if I don't like it, I don't want to waste it though. So either someone needs to eat it or I do.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it like
exactly.
sucks. Even when I make things that I do like and I make too much of it and I'm full, I like no, I gotta keep eating it. There's still more there. Like I
Yeah.
can't waste it.
Exactly. That's how I've been feeling about it is like that's like the same mindset is like I
Yeah.
paid money for this. Like
Yeah.
money's like it not it's not tight, but you know, like it's still like I paid money for this. Like I should eat it.
Mhm.
And then I know that's kind of how my mom was cuz but the thing is she had like 8 mouths to feed. Well, including her 9 mouths to feed, right?
She
And
has
she
nine
was
mouths.
yeah. And she so she
Also, hi Backlash Kid, welcome and we're talking about food and
hello.
recipes. How are you?
Hello.
Sorry, go ahead
But
and talk
yeah.
about your mom and her nine mouth.
But she had a lot of kids to feed. So it was understandable from hers like you need to finish what you eat cuz she didn't have too much cuz she was a uh, she didn't have anybody else. Like
Yeah.
like my dad was in the grave, so she
Shout
couldn't
out to
get
Papa. Happy
she couldn't
Halloween.
like she couldn't like there was no way and like so yeah. But I understood from her point of view like why she did it. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna blame her. Be like you made me this one. I'm like no like she had other shit to deal with.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
so so yeah
That's
and
fair.
like
Yeah.
but it took me a very long time to realize that. Like it took
Mhm.
me until I got into my 20s to realize what she had to deal with. And then I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, I'm a fucking horrible child.
You're a child. You didn't fucking know. That doesn't make you horrible. Like you said, you are a child. Like that's
Yeah.
completely understandable. Um, okay. Well then, noted.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hand making meatballs.
Ooh,
I'm
are you
nervous
putting
about it
why?
because of
Sorry.
what? No, go ahead and ask, and then I will explain why I'm nervous about it for this
Well, I was
exact
just
reason.
wondering if you're gonna add like oats and stuff into it, and like make it like like are you gonna like how do I put it like
Bind it.
oats? Yeah, there we go. That's
Yeah,
the
okay, so here's why I'm nervous.
word.
Every fucking person, that's the first question they ask when I say I'm gonna hand bake meatballs.
Yeah.
You're the fourth person now to say this to me. And here I go again saying nope. I am. I found a recipe and it is
Okay.
turkey, spinach, and then feta cheese.
Ooh.
So I don't know if maybe the feta cheese is what's gonna bind it, but the recipe doesn't call for like any egg or any kind of
Interesting.
binder. So
Probably, probably,
I'm oh,
probably. Yeah, the feta. I think. I don't.
yeah.
The thing is, I don't cook, so I don't know. Cause I
And here you
don't.
are trying to fucking tell me.
Or no, because like usually that's how it is, and I'm like, is that how it is? Oh well, I don't know how cooking works.
Literally every person has done this to me, and it's making me more and more fucking nervous for the
Why?
meatballs. Cause I'm
No,
worried
don't be.
they're not gonna stick in their ball shape.
So it's feta cheese, spinach.
Ground
What was the
turkey.
other? And ground turkey.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think the feta cheese is gonna
It's gonna
bind it
help.
together. Yeah,
Okay.
and then the thing is, spinach when it's wet, like is like sticks, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
When things wet, things stick. That's why I can stick to walls. Um, Backlash Kid said cheeses work great for binding things and spinach will
Ooh.
stick to things. Okay. So,
Ah,
you
okay,
know what? It's
okay.
the cheese. The cheese
It's
is
the
working
cheese.
as
It's
the
the
binder. It's the
cheese.
cheese. It's the cheese.
Okay,
Okay.
it's the cheese.
I'm glad because everybody's been making me pay. It's not their fault. They're just asking.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, it becomes just spaghetti. Yeah, spaghetti
Yeah, yeah,
bolognese kind of with
yeah, exactly.
okay, you're right. I appreciate that mindset,
Yeah,
honestly. Yeah.
exactly.
And then the other dinner I'm making. Oh God, there's so many in this one, but oh, thank you for the follow. Awa awa, my dude. Um, the other thing that I'm making is oh God, okay. So I'm gonna make a tofu marinade. Oh,
Ooh.
here comes Matt telling me how to fucking cook his meals for him. He said the balls will stick, loaf needs egg. I'm gonna make those balls stick later. I'm embarrassed. I didn't know he was listening this whole time. Okay. Anyway. Oh God. Okay. So tofu. I'm doing a tofu marinade, just like a
Yeah.
garlic, soy sauce, whatever. You have yourself a good stream. I'm off to bed. Oh, thank you so much for
Have
hopping
a
in.
good
Thank you for the
night.
follow. So I'm doing that, and then I'm also doing pot stickers, vegan pot stickers, just veggies and tofu in that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do some fried rice, which means I have to cook the rice today, because with fried rice you have to make one and then
Yeah, and then
yeah,
that.
yeah. Hopefully my parents, maybe my mom will want rice tonight, so I'll just make extra and
Yeah.
just save the leftovers. Fried rice, and then I think a side of green beans. There's something else too. Is it bread? Fuck, now I gotta open it, girl. Asking me questions and shit. I
Sorry.
just remember that that one had a lot of different ingredients, and it sounds like a lot, but it's,
Yeah.
like bento boxes have a lot.
Yeah. They do.
Tofu, fried rice. Oh, egg. Just a side of
Ooh,
egg.
that sounds good.
Yeah. So a nice,
Okay.
healthy, vegan, well, not vegan because of egg, but
Eh, eh, eh.
eh, eh.
I
Yeah, so
like.
that's what I'm making. So if you does so the breakfast one sounds yummy. You would like some
Mhm.
breakfast too? Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes, please, if possible.
Oh, for sure, my dudes. And the pancakes, I make almond pancakes. So they're low carb, like less than
Ooh,
10 carbs a pancake.
dang, dang. So like when you make all this food, is it like for you, or do you like make a whole bunch also for your family, or do is it like what I mean, or is it like
I know what you mean. I make it for Matt his specific lunches.
mm,
And then whatever extra that I can eat or like eating,
mm,
I take. So like
okay,
sometimes I feel like probably the tofu is definitely for me. The tofu is not a hunt like for Matt. He's not
yeah,
obsessed with it. Like he likes what I cook. He likes the flavors.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But I don't think he would ever choose a tofu based
yeah,
meal.
yeah, yeah,
So like tofu, rice, if there's extra rice, I can have it. Anything without tomatoes, extra pasta. For the most
mm,
part, I think I just keep the extra tofu and rice and egg.
okay, okay.
I do love meat. Yeah, yeah, he's a meat boy.
Okay.
That's why I'm not comfortable cooking meats.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better at it and do more. I think we saw lamb at the grocery store and I would love to try
Ooh.
cooking lamb.
Ooh.
I don't
Lamb?
know what I would make or do, but
Was it like lamb chops, or was it or like ground
no
lamb?
idea.
I don't know.
Matt said
I
lamb, and I said lamb, and then he said, "Where's the lamb sauce?" And I said, "Where's the lamb sauce?" And that was it. It was small steaks. He said, "Okay, they were little small
Oh.
lamb steaks." That's something I could try cooking. I have a meat thermometer. I think that makes me much more
Mm.
comfortable with cooking meat. Is if I
I
can use that and make sure it's the temperature it tells me to be.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah,
I'm the same way. I'm horrible with cooking meat because I
yeah.
always was taught to brown is good. Brown is good food. Brown means like it's done.
But they,
Like
but how do you? But it. Okay,
so so now with like chick, because it was always with like ground beef or like ground turkey, like those type of meats, that's like if
okay,
it's brown that's good, but
yeah,
chicken always freaks me out because I don't want to have pink chicken. I don't want to have
yeah.
pink chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So I think for my our wedding, we got a for one of our gifts. I wanted a meat thermometer, and somebody got us a meat thermometer because I could. So I use
No,
it now.
that's not reaction at you. You said just now for your wedding, and my
Yeah.
mind was like, "Oh my God, you're engaged! Congrats!" Ah, well, congratulations! I'm so happy for you and the lucky fella. Okay,
Oh
off to
my
game. Have
god.
fun. You too. Thank you for hopping in.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. It was on your
Yeah.
registry. You got the gift
Yeah.
you wanted. Yeah.
I got it. And I'm very happy because every time I cook like chicken, I'm like, stab. Is it cooked?
But right
Okay.
in the middle, not in the edges, in the middle.
In the middle. I do it
Okay.
right in the middle and I stab it and I'm like, is it cooked? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, yay. Okay.
Chicken's a hard one because it is so easy to make dry. It is
Yes.
very difficult not to make dry chicken. Feel like you're
Yes.
one temperature over and then it's suddenly just fucking like a desert in there.
Yes.
I struggle with
It's
that a little bit, yeah.
it I usually the thing is like I have like my husband usually cooks
Okay.
and he'll do it a lot. But then I have like one dish that I make is like chicken wings. So like and I cover it like with barbecue sauce and then put it do mashed potatoes and then I try to do a green veggie. And like we have that for dinner at times. But it's not very often I do it because I also get very stressed out when I cook because I need everything perfect and if it's not
Yeah.
perfect it's wrong.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So so it gets so it's hard for me to cook at times because I'm still getting used to being like it's okay if everything's not
Hmm.
okay. Everything's
Yeah.
okay if everything's on fire. Just keep going.
I I totally get what you mean. I've always really loved cooking. I've always had a hard time starting and sticking with hobbies because I
Yeah.
just get anxious, I get overwhelmed if it's not right. I don't want to keep doing it. And I
Yeah.
understand the whole practice makes perfect. Well, okay, but if I'm overwhelmed and not having fun, why would I keep wanting to do it?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but it's been nice having a partner who is so supportive with my cooking and everything I do and gives me
Hmm.
solid feedback, always a positive, and then he will look for a negative to try to like,
Hmm.
not in a bad way, but to like help me be like, hey, this is what could be different. Because I don't want
Hmm.
him to lie to me and be like, oh, it was perfect, everything was yummy. Like, if it was delicious, cool, awesome, but I want to know what I can work on and improve and set that goal for
Hmm.
the next time I make this food, you know?
Hmm.
Because every week
Hmm.
I try to make something I've never made before, like
Yeah.
meatballs without a binding agent. Uh, but
Uh,
yeah, so it's been nice. It has gotten that anxiety is kind of gotten away from me. Um,
mhm.
honestly, cooking multiple things at once, I'm still trying to get good at. Like timing
Yeah.
wise, I'm in the kitchen for like 4 to 5 hours. It doesn't need to take that long. It could take like 2 hours max,
Mhm.
you know? But I've
Yeah,
gotten
yeah.
better at multitasking and figuring out like which items need to cook at what times. Like, okay, I'm using the oven, I'm using the air fryer, I'm using a pot, like,
Mhm.
making it all
Do you
combine and shit.
do you do like mise en place?
What'd you
Have you
say?
heard of that? Mise en place?
Mise en place?
Have you watched Worst Cooks in America?
No.
So one of the chefs will say mise en place, which basically means prep everything first and then cook.
Oh yeah, I do that.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
I didn't
So,
know the fancy. You look at you saying you don't cook and shit, got all these fancy cooking terms.
well, that's
I
what she
am.
says. I don't know if it's like true, but she goes mise en place, people, mise en place, and I'm like, okay,
Maybe
mise en
there's like
place.
maybe it's an a what's it called when the letters mean a word?
Yeah, an acronym.
Acronym. Acronym. Thank you.
I th-
I had
well, hold on.
antonym stuck in my head.
Now
I'm
I
like,
want to
that's not
know
even
if it's. Now I want to know.
if it's an acronym or not.
Mise en place. Is that what it is? Oh, it's a French term for
Oh.
having all your ingredients measured, cut, peeled, sliced, grated, etc. before you start cooking.
Mm-hmm.
Cooking,
Cooking. Cooking.
cooking. So it's a French term. Okay,
Okay.
I
Cool.
was the one. It's so yeah. I was
I'm not gonna
wondering
remember
because
that, but I do the knees and paws, head, shoulders,
me,
knees and toes
knees and toes.
situation. Um, yeah. So
But
that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Oh God, I also have to get blood work tomorrow.
ooh, ooh, what
My
time? Ew.
doctor is weird. I've never had a doctor say this to me. I have to get my insurance changed, so I have to get all new doctors.
Hmm.
And I got a new primary, so now I need to get all my specialists, which is so many. But one of them is an endocrinologist.
Hmm.
Basically, they're a specialist in the endocrine system,
Yeah,
which has
yeah,
to do with diabetes. Diabetes
yeah.
is a part of that. And she said she won't give me the referral for that specialist until I give her blood work.
What?
I
Even though, even though you were, it's in your charts that you have.
This is a diagnosis that I have had since I was 1 years old. Yeah. She wants to see something called my A1C. Basically, that means the average blood sugar that I am at for the past 3 months. But so she
What?
wants to see that first before referring me to a specialist. Is that not fucking weird? I thought that was so weird.
Like if it, like I don't know if it's like for insurance purposes that they have to do it that way,
Yeah.
but they could have just legit said like, "Hey, I need blood work because the insurance is being stupid. Can you please like, you know what I'm saying? Just like be honest about it instead
Yeah,
doing."
I don't know. I've never had a doctor say that to me. I had a weird, even Matt was saying it doesn't make sense. It feels like they're kind of being lazy. Um, they wouldn't put in my insulin under my chart for medications I take until I found out a specific kind of measurement about it that I have never heard of. I've never had to tell anybody. I just tell them what my insulin is and how much I take. Like I've never had to look up this
Can you get a
unit
different
before.
primary?
Huh?
Can you get a different primary?
This is a different primary.
But can you get a different one than this one?
Can I get a different one? Yeah, I would have to cancel. I would have to call my insurance, be like, I don't want them as my primary anymore, and then I would have to find who else Medi-Cal takes and get a new
Uh,
one.
To be honest, is this a girl or guy?
It's a girl. Oh wait, do you want to hear something even better?
Oh, oh, oh.
Where me and my mom went with me because I have a hard time with doctors and talking to
Yeah,
them. So we were waiting in the room, and then she
yeah.
literally like weird that the people do the intake. It's weird. The lady that did my intake was a medical student, and then there was also a student from the high school because
Huh?
they have a certain place that I went to.
It's fine. There's something.
Whatever. I don't fucking live there. Who cares?
That one. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah,
delete this VOD and bleep over that when I upload to YouTube.
yeah.
Sorry.
You're
Anyways,
fine.
they have a program in their high school where the first 2 periods you're in a
Mm.
nursing program, so you get to help out at the community clinic. You just go and observe, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was who was doing my intake, but it was just weird that the nurse training her is literally in school being trained to be an RN, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so that's who. And then they left, and my mom and I sat in there for like over an hour. And we're about to go ask what's happening. The doctor comes in, she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. They forgot to tell me you're here. They forgot about us."
Joy, joy.
Yes. It has been such a hard experience. I feel like I on my old insurance I had Sutter Health and I love them. I had a group of doctors I was comfortable with. They didn't make me feel like shit about my health. Like it was really
Yeah,
solid.
yeah,
Medi-Cal, it's hard to find doctors that take Medi-Cal, so you kind of just gotta go with it,
yeah.
but you have to not expect the level of care that you're
That you,
wanting.
yeah,
And you're gonna have to very much be on your game, very much your own advocate or have someone helping you there be an advocate for you, you know?
yeah. Which the thing is though, that shouldn't be the case though. And like the doctor should be wanting to help you, wanting to advocate for you, wanting to get
Yeah.
those things for you. And that's the thing that sucks is because different insurances, you get different doctors,
Yeah.
which is it, but it should be the same no matter what.
Yeah.
In my no, I would do the blood work, but if the
Yeah.
if that doctor keeps being refusing to try to refer you to the doctors that you already freaking had before like switching, you
Hmm.
might want to find a different primary at that point because I don't know.
Maybe I don't need to go see a primary once I have specialist, you
That's
know?
true.
I just need to be referred to all of the ones I'm going to be seeing often, which are the
Yeah,
specialists, not the primary.
yeah,
So I think I don't mind keeping them, but we'll see how that progresses.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see because I don't. That's annoying. That's the thing is why I am very bad with going to the doctors because I feel like I struggled with getting good care. So I was like, screw it, I just won't
Yeah.
go.
I feel you on that, but I gotta push through. I gotta keep going, you know?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
So did you get your insulin though for
No,
after you
it's still
got
not.
the?
I have to Oh yes, I did. Sorry. I had to in order to get my prescriptions, they needed me to go to CVS and tell them, "Hey, I have a new doctor. They need these prescriptions." I don't know. I don't It's been kind of odd and weird. I'm gonna have Matt go with me next time because I need help and reassurance and like helping me figure out what's going
Because
on.
that
I
because that's weird because usually the doctors are the one that gives the prescription. It's not the other way around. And also, it should already be in your chart if they got the charts from your old
Well, they don't have any.
doctors.
They had none of my information. I This was a the first ever
Uh,
appointment, kind of setting the groundwork. But yeah, instead of
Sutter.
them requesting my medications, they had me go and do it.
That's weird. That's weird.
It's been fun.
Oh my gosh, that's that like that's why also when I first started going to the doctors, I always had my husband go with me because I was
Hmm.
like, I don't. because the thing is, I struggled with doctors because they always were like, uh, the first mistake that I still had a pediatrician when I was like 20.
Okay.
Like that was my primary was my pediatrician
Yeah.
still, and he was very much kept telling me all the pain that I was feeling was growing pains. I'm like,
Even in your 20s?
I was like, okay.
Okay.
I'm like, I told you how I injured my shoulder,
Yeah.
whatever this is. I injured it while
Hmm.
playing sports, and he's like, it's growing pains. And I just stared at him, and I was like, what? And then the student doctor who was with him looked at him, was like, shouldn't you get her an X-ray? It was calling him out.
Yeah. Did you get an X-ray at least?
I finally got an X-ray.
Okay.
It wasn't shown anything, but it was just more of they sent me to a physical therapist, but then my insurance was like, you don't need a physical therapist. So I just stopped going and just dealt with pain.
Okay. How is it now? Is the pain still?
it it's still it's fine now. I just kind of like it comes and goes. It's not like constant anymore. It used to be so constant to the point where like no matter what I did. But now I think it was like, to be honest, I think it was a pinched nerve.
Oh, ah.
So, and I think it just like undid itself. So I just, it just was like, okay. And
Okay.
then, but it's a lot of my injuries and a lot of the pain that I've dealt with was because of, I was injured during sports.
Hmm.
But I was dumb as a kid and was like, oh, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And would play through it. And then now as an adult, I'm like, oh my gosh, why am
What
I waking up at
sorry.
You're fine.
I was wondering what sports did you do?
I played soccer. So I loved soccer when I was a kid. Like when I was a
How
kid,
did
that
you
was
hurt your shoulder if you're using your
I
feet?
I was a keeper. I was the goalie. I had the
Oh
dive.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then like so when I dived one time, I screwed the shoulder up because I
Oh.
didn't dive correctly.
Uh.
So like it got caught weird.
Yeah.
And then and that was in high school and I was like, well, oh well. And then during high school you always had to wear backpacks. So
Oh yeah, that would not have helped.
oh, so I
God.
was in constant pain. And I think since getting out of high school and stopped going to college and not having to wear like
Hmm.
backpacks on my
Yeah.
shoulders as much, I think that's why the pain kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Is because it finally just relaxed.
Okay. Yeah.
Um and then I sprained my ankle on my left side twice. Um
Ooh.
yeah,
Same thing,
but
soccer.
soccer, yeah. I
Okay.
went too hard with one time during practice because there was a guy playing with all the girls and I wanted to show off and I tripped and I fell and I and I cried. So
Oh.
and he felt so bad. I'm like, you're fine. Like it's not your fault. So like
Yeah.
it's fine.
Oh my
So
gosh.
so yeah, that was fun. But no, that was soccer was like my game. I really liked playing it. Like whenever the TV's on and soccer's on, that's like the
Hmm.
sport that I love to watch because I know what's going on. I know how everything works, and a lot of
Okay.
people don't. So
Yeah.
they think it's boring, and then
Yeah.
there's me that I'm like, oh, the passing is so top tier, and like this and that and this,
Hmm.
and everybody just stares at me like it's just them passing the ball. I'm like, you don't understand. They're doing it one touch though, with the speed going at this like
Yeah.
you, you know you because like soccer is very much like a I don't want to say a delicate sport, but it's like you have to have a lot of footwork and a lot of control.
Hmm.
And if you don't, you are like it's not good. And then like I see like when I see the keepers dive for the ball or I see the keepers do a good play, I'm like, "Ooh." Cuz
Yeah.
that's how I felt when I was doing those sports.
Hmm.
Um would I continue doing them now? Maybe, but my body has to like get back
Adjust.
and
Yeah.
adjust and get back into sports
Yeah.
because I can barely stand in the line without my knees hurting.
I feel that.
Oh, and then there was one time I injured myself. I don't know how I did it, but I felt like my bone for my knee kept sticking out. But so when I was goalie, I would land on my knees constantly,
Mm-hmm.
and so it would hurt. But it was to the point where like when I would like ride a bike and like
Uh-huh.
not playing sports, it felt like every time that it hit like this certain spot when riding the bike, uh, my knee like it felt like it was trying to poke out of my skin. But
Oh, okay.
but it was weird. I don't know. But the thing is, it wasn't disconnected, because like it didn't look disconnected.
It just looked poking out-ish.
I just felt like it was like wanting to come out of my skin.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I want to come out
But
of my skin sometimes. Just
yeah.
fun. Just want to be fully naked, you know?
just Well, yeah, that's like. Did you ever like play sports or like?
I was a swimmer. So that's
Ooh,
why I was thinking too, like when swimming is on the TV, I
yeah,
actively like really enjoy watching it, watching
yeah.
the form. Or like when there's swimming in TV shows, I'm like, fuck, that's bad. That's so bad. You know? Can't do it anymore because of my legs. It's so,
yeah,
ugh, God, I was really good at kicking, which
yeah,
makes me so sad because then the
yeah.
coma happened and now my legs are shit and I can't kick and I can't walk for the shit of
Mm.
me. But like, backstroke was the best one for me because that is one where you're just pedal into the metal. It's mostly kicking, and then you're doing a slow arm movement and
Yeah,
twisting your back.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that was my stroke. Fun fact, because I've always been pigeon foot, I couldn't
Uh-huh.
do breaststroke.
Oh,
Because you have to do like it's a weird, you have to have your feet bent a certain way in the way you do your legs. And I just
yeah,
couldn't do it. My leg would just kind of flop almost straight, like it just wasn't able to bend that way. So
yeah.
it took me years to be able to not get disqualified from breaststroke.
Wait, they would disqualify you for not doing it
Yeah,
like
you have to
correctly?
do it properly with breaststroke and with butterfly and backstroke. It's kind of like with freestyle, you can literally swim however you want because it's
Yeah,
freestyle. Like, yeah, there's
yeah,
technically like the basic this way, but
yeah.
yeah, you could swim backstroke for your freestyle. Like, it's whatever you want to do. That one you cannot get disqualified for. But things
Huh.
like backstroke, you have to be on your back. You can only flip over if you're gonna do a flip turn, like in the water to push off the wall.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Butterfly, you have to have your legs together, doing like a bit of a mermaid motion,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to do the proper arms. Yeah, so you can get disqualified for races for not doing the proper techniques. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't. Because like whenever, to be fair, like whenever I watched like swimming, it was mainly during Olympics.
Yeah, they know what the fuck. They're not gonna get
So
disqualified. They know
yeah,
what they're
so
doing.
so like I never like really watched it, and like the the only time that I really watched it was like when Michael Phelps was swimming. So
Does he still have? He had like the most medals, didn't he? For
I think
swimming?
so.
Yeah.
I can look it up.
I should if you want.
Who has the most medals in swimming?
Swim, swim. I might have heard in the news it got surpassed. I'm unsure. Like maybe at some point he was.
Michael Phelps has 28.
Oh,
23 gold, 3 silver, 2 bronze.
damn, daddy.
Dang.
Okay.
But okay, I don't know if this is true, but did he ever like do drugs?
I think that was Ryan Lochte.
Oh, okay, okay.
I think he was the one that had like a whole situation. Because he
Well,
was
like,
like the swimmer guy after Michael Phelps was
mm,
retiring kind of situation. Like that's who I remember. And then now I'm not into sports. Now I don't give a fuck. So I know nothing. But
yeah, yeah.
I think that was the one who got in trouble for that.
I think I don't know because
I don't know.
I just know there's something like I remember him being in a commercial and talking about something. I was like, did you do drugs after the Olympics? Like, is that what happened? Like,
Okay.
but I don't know. Maybe I was off my rocker then, so I don't know.
Maybe you were the one on drugs.
Yeah.
Fair.
Even oh my gosh. Even though like I I'll drink and like maybe get like high like every once in a while, but like I haven't gotten
Marijuana.
like Yeah, but I've never
Mhm.
really gotten high in like I feel like in a long time. You know?
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just me.
I don't do drugs, so I don't drink, I don't smoke. That's okay, sometimes I get high still. It's not very often anymore.
Yeah.
Um I would say I got high for Saw X. That was the last time. Before that it had been like a month or two.
Mm.
Um and then drinking I quit just cuz it's not good for my stomach, not good for my diet. It's not good for me. It sucks cuz I really like drinking,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's just not good for me health-wise. So I
Yeah.
have quit doing that.
Cuz like it will give you like will it give you a flare up?
For my stomach, yeah, it'll make me feel nauseous or sick and just like the acidity and just
Mm.
yeah. And then diabetes, it can make your blood sugar drop super low.
Oh, that's not good.
Depending on what like if you have a carbless alcohol like vodka with Crystal Light or something, then it's
Yeah.
good because you don't need insulin, but something about the interactions of your hormones with alcohol, it makes it like drop and that's super dangerous.
Oh. Huh.
Um so yeah.
I didn't know that.
So it's just best to just stay away from it, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought like drinking carbless things was okay, but then we had a situation at Matt's one time where I was not coherent. Like I wasn't drunk. This was after my blood sugar had just gotten so low for so long, I just couldn't function. I couldn't even like drink from the mug. It was scary for him, and I recognize that. So I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I haven't. Oh.
Hey, we're 51 minutes in.
Wow.
You said you had things to tell me.
I do.
You
Oh, for
said
passionate
tell
for.
me tell me your passions, mommy. I'll get my notepad out, take
Oh
some
my gosh.
notes.
No, so like basically, because like I was thinking about it, like when you messaged me, you're like, oh, I want you to talk about something you're passionate about, and I was
Okay.
like, okay. And so then my brain just sat there. I was like, what the fuck am I passionate about?
Passion. More
Passion.
passion. More
Passion.
energy.
And I was like, what am I passionate about? And then like I started thinking about it and I was like, what? Like, and then I asked my husband, I was like, like I asked him, I was like, what the hell am I passionate about? And he's just like, uh, I don't know, like, what are you passionate about? And then I
Yeah.
asked one of my other friends, I'm like, what am I passionate about? And he straight up was like, well, it's hard for you because you're always been on the grind to work. Like you've always been working. So you haven't had really time to grow passions. I was like,
Oh.
holy shit, that's deep.
Mhm.
But then and then so I finally like sat down and I was like, I'm really passionate about makeup. Like I know that for sure. Like I'm like that's something that I love to do.
Okay.
Um and like I know I've talked about this before is like I like that's something that's been like one of my passions. And like it didn't start happening until like senior year of high school and like later on,
Okay.
you know. And it really hit when COVID hit. Like that's when my passion started to grow even more. Cause
Mhm.
like I was just at home doing nothing. So I would just sit in the mirror and just do makeup. Like that's what I would do, you
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
And then now when I'm like, working, like doing all that and like trying to find my style of like what I like to do or like that type of things,
Mhm.
I notice like I really like the gothic type of style. I don't like the whole like, oh, you need to look natural beauty. Like,
Mhm.
like the not the natural like it wasn't even natural beauty because you would put tons of foundation on, tons of um like eye makeup on,
Everything.
lips, everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And like they say like, oh, it's like this is the natural look. And I'm like, that's not natural. Like that's just makeup. Just say
Yeah.
it's makeup, you know? So I am really passionate about like more like the gothy like
Mhm.
looks. Like like and I try to find new ways to do it. Like now I used to like do a whole bunch of eyeliner, but
Okay.
now I will put like this is weird, but I put tape underneath my eyes
Okay.
and then make it to where I can make lines
Mhm.
and that's how I get like a sharp edge with my like eyeshadows and like do it that way.
Oh, and like kind
So
of
I
blend it and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's what I like to do and then like try to figure out different ways to do it. Like sometimes I'll make my inner corner like go down more and all that.
Mm. That's
I'm
like,
not the
is
best.
that Egyptian style when they do the
It
inner?
might be when they do it
Yeah.
like there. It might be.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Like I don't know. The thing is, I don't know like a whole bunch of titles of like what I
Mm.
do. Like I just know this is what I like to do. This is what makes me feel pretty. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Um, and like I know passion. Like a lot of people like know titles and stuff, and I'm like I'm not that type of person. Like with my passions with stuff, I just like to do it. Like if
You're
I know I like
passionate about the art of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like when I see people do their like eye makeup like crazy good and I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit. I can't but like I'm still learning and I'm still like I'm not perfect. I can't
Yeah.
like sometimes there are days that I'm like, fuck, I can't blend for shit today.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, or I can't like sometimes with my lips, I can't outline them the best or like I can't get the right like slash and it's like
Uh-huh.
it and like sometimes like I can have like one side higher than the other and it
Mm.
really irks me because I want them even. I want them twin twins, not sisters.
Yeah.
So
That's the
um
nice I always heard with eyebrows though, that they're sisters, not twins. But I guess
yes.
with like eye makeup and lipstick, it's probably more of a
you want you want you want twinsy. You want a twinsy thing. You don't
yeah.
want, and
Okay.
there's days that I'm like, there are days with my, because some days like this eye will be longer than this one or that one will be longer
Mm-hmm.
than this one. It's just, it just depends on the day. And then
Okay.
there's days, so yeah, but um, I'm hoping like I just still get better at it. But
Yeah.
like there's stuff that I'm still not good at. Like I'm really bad at bronzing or like doing like contour because
Mm-hmm.
like I kind of just like my chubbiness like on my face. Like
You
I don't
like the
like
shape of your face.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like if I feel like every time that I try to do bronzing or like contour, I feel like it I don't know, it just feels like mud. It feels like mud on like if it just feels like a line. It
Okay,
doesn't feel
yeah.
like it's actually shaping it.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's probably because I don't know, I don't think I'm placing it correctly on my face.
Okay.
So, cuz like sometimes with like different shapes, you're supposed to do it differently.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have like they're like, "Oh, if your like cheeks are like this, you need to make sure it's like above this spot or try to do it here." And then
Okay.
that's how you're supposed to fix it. But then there's me that I'm lazy. I'm like, I rather just I have a chubby face. Like just let me like I
Yeah.
have, like so there's that. And then I've been really passionate about nails. Like
Yeah.
I love doing nails. I let my nails take a week of a break, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do them later today.
Okay.
Um, and I got like I have so much stuff, and I spent so much money on nail stuff now that I'm
Yeah.
just like been doing them, and like it's been like a really nice passion because I thought this was gonna be something where I'll do it for like 2 weeks and I'm over it, I'm done. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh no, like this has been going on for months now, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure out how to be better. And like my big thing about nails is I like doing them to where I can get compliments or like people will be like, "Oh, did you get them done at a salon?" And I'm like, "No, I did them. I did them myself. I did them myself."
Yeah, that has to
So,
feel good.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
it's like it's been like a it's that's been something that I've been super like passionate about is like those two things recently.
Hmm.
Like yes, I love playing video games, but like that's been something that I've just done for a long time,
Yeah.
I guess. And like the thing is though, with video games, I would do sometimes I'll play it for like a month straight and then
Yeah.
take a hiatus
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
play another month. That's how I get.
Hmm.
That's how I am. Like sometimes I'll like binge things
Hmm.
to the point where I get bored of it and then I'll stop and then do something else.
I 100%
And
get that. I hyperfixate on games and then I move on. It's nice that, sorry to interrupt.
no,
I just
no, no,
wanted to
you're good.
say,
You're good.
okay. Yeah, like Matt and we have found a common game that is easy for us to binge, and then we can just find another knockoff or another version. So, like, we started with Stardew,
Yeah.
and now we're doing
Hmm.
Sunhaven.
Sunhaven?
Yes. And then I just found on my account another one called Spiritfarer, which is a little different too. So I
Hmm.
have another one for us to do. So it's
Hmm.
nice that like we get obsessed with these and then we'll move on to the next one and get obsessed with that one
Mm,
together. I think the only game I haven't gotten tired of thus far is Dead by Daylight.
same.
Yeah.
Same. That's like the same for me. And I don't know why. It's like it's just been a game that I love doing and love
Yeah.
playing.
Mhm.
But but like it's all the other games that I'm like, oh, like, I was streaming Sunhaven for a bit, but I haven't played it for a bit because like I don't know, I think I got bored. so so yeah. Even though I haven't even finished the story.
No! No! Everybody hold on. She'll be right back. Oh, I noticed that on her stream I disappear. Cute. Cute,
I'm
cute.
sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know
No,
what
it's okay.
happened.
I was thinking like 10 minutes ago, I was like, wow, we're so perfect and amazing. This is great. And then,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fine.
It's okay. It happens.
Hmm.
At least like this only happened like once. Because I think last time it happened like
It
two or three.
continuously kept
It
happening. Like
kept
by
happening.
now, 3 times. So,
I know.
we're
We're doing better. I think it's
mm,
just how you do
self-improvement is just
it.
masturbation. Anyways,
So that's like I think those are the things that I'm passionate about, and then like I don't really know. Like it's hard because like I'm really passionate about anime, but the thing is
hmm
I haven't watched a lot of anime to be fair. Like I'm just been watching One Piece right now, and then all that, and like I have this goal to where when I get my own place, like an own house, that one of the rooms is going to be like a game room where my husband has all his board games, like we have everything for like D&D in that room, and
uh-huh.
then on the walls it's going to be filled with all the anime weapons that I love, because I have swords. I have anime
Oh,
swords.
you
So
do? Which ones do
yeah,
you have?
I have one's from Attack on Titan, and then I
Okay.
have Sword Art Online, and then I have a Demon Slayer one.
And they're
And
all
then
swords?
yeah,
Okay.
and then I technically have two lightsabers as well. So
Ooh.
so yeah, I really want to like put them all on the wall
Yeah,
and do that. But the thing is, like in apartments, I don't want to damage their walls, so I'm
that's
waiting until we get
understandable.
our I'm waiting until we get a house that we own.
Hmm.
In the future, this is gonna be a long time because houses are fucking expensive.
Yeah.
So, um, and then that's gonna be the room. Um, and type of thing. So like that's something I'm pretty passionate about. But the thing is, it's also very expensive because each sword costs like, depending if you want a good quality sword,
Yeah.
like can cost up to like 100 to 200, maybe three, like $100 per sword. And the thing is, what also sucks is I know if I start watching this one anime called Bleach, I'm gonna want every single sword from all the characters.
Yeah.
So I've been not avoiding, but I've been like holding that one off
Hmm.
until until I have like more money to spend on that thing, on that
Yeah.
stuff. Because like it's a lot of money. So it's like I don't. So that's that, and then like I love like Pokemon and like Pokemon cards that I've been collecting, and like Magic.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Okay, this is basic. I know it's basic because everybody's gonna
Uh,
say is like I love
Colby.
Charizard. I
Oh,
love Charizard. Uh, and like
okay.
I love him, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, you're on the Charizard like hype," and I'm like, "No, like it's a good story. It's a good story. Have you seen the anime and everything? Like, it's a good."
I'm not that into anime. I feel bad
Mm,
saying it. I feel fake because I have a lot of anime girl shirts. I'm into anime girls. I'm just not into
that's
anime shows or movies,
that's
sadly.
fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Like the shit that I like is so opposite on the spectrum and like probably gonna be so surprising when like literally like right now I'm wearing a human centipede beanie. Like
Yeah,
so that's my kind of stuff, right? But
yeah.
then when it comes to anime, I like shows like Fruits Basket and Sailor Moon.
That's good.
Girly girl
Yeah.
shit.
No, that's good. I haven't watched Sailor Moon or Fruits Baskets. I know
Mm.
that's on one of my lists to watch it eventually. It's just like right now I've just been binge watching One Piece.
What are you the year of? Oh wait.
Like
Oh, pff, never
you,
mind. Sorry.
the like season
No,
or
year. Like what? Like the Chinese zodiac, but your year of the tiger.
am I?
Yeah, we're the same age. So
Okay, okay.
we're born
I'm
we're
like, I
born
don't
the
know.
same year. So
Yeah.
it felt like a dumb question. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I had to think about it like what year was I
Yeah.
born in? I don't know the
Yeah.
fuck.
I think
So
I haven't watched everyone says the new Fruits Basket anime is great. I haven't watched it yet. I'm more into the mangas.
mm,
So I've been slowly I was when I had money working on collecting the Sailor Moon,
mm,
Fruits Basket. I kind of fell off. I was collecting a comic book called Fables.
uh-huh.
It's basically the dark version of comics kind of thing. Like Fables live in the real world, but we don't know they live
Yeah.
in the real world and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I cannot remember if my ex took it or gave it to friends.
Mm,
I'm unsure what happened to them.
mm,
Yeah, but I really like books. It's kind of expensive hobby though, especially when you get a book
yeah.
and then you read it and finish it that day, which is I'm
See,
guilty of, you know?
see, I'm the opposite. I buy a whole bunch of books and don't read them, and then they're sitting on the shelves. Cause
No, that wasn't you. I'm so sorry. I'm so
you're
sorry.
fine.
Matt's redeeming shit in my chat. He wants me to stretch and hydrate, so I'm gonna get up and stretch because
Oh, oh,
I'm bent neck lady over here. Oh,
oh.
hey, have
Huh.
you? Okay, two. This is a two-parter. Have you
Okay.
watched The Haunting of Hill House?
No.
Okay, do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Oh God, my back. Ugh. So I think you should watch that with your husband. It's a scary TV show.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
and then hydrate. I don't have water. Don't yell at me.
Alright.
Um, so
Yeah.
there's that, and I recommend that. And then his newest one is The Fall of the House of Usher. You don't have to watch them in order though, so if you want to watch House of Usher first, you can. They're both on Netflix. He has
Is
other
it
ones, but I really don't. I don't know. Those are the two that I recommend. I think you would thoroughly enjoy them.
ooh.
What are your feelings on Edgar Allan Poe?
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't know who that
Okay.
is.
Edgar Allan Poe is a Gothic poet from like way back
Oh.
when.
I haven't
Okay.
sorry.
No, you're totally fine. I haven't. I know of him. I've never really been into his shit. I know the bare minimum. He has like a story called The Telltale Heart, The Raven, like very classic Gothic horror
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
American whatever. Yeah. Um, so the newest show, it's called The Fall of the House of Usher, is
Yeah.
basically based off of his stories,
Mm-hmm.
but they made it into their own little like they combined all of the stories into different characters and plots, and it's about basically this guy has his family just dying off and they don't know what's happening or why.
Oh.
It is really top tier horror shit. I think you would really enjoy it.
Okay, I'll watch it.
Both of
So,
them. Haunting a Hill
both
House
of
also spooky, scary ghost
it's
story.
spooky, scary
Spooky,
skeletons.
scary skeletons.
Skeletons. Well, I don't know. I'll watch them because I haven't
Okay.
been able to. Okay.
Do you only wear black lipstick or do you have other colors?
I have other colors. I just usually like to wear black lipstick because that's like my that's the color that I like to wear personally. But I do have like reds. I have like a pinkish peach. Like I have a whole bunch of different colors. I just mainly wear black
Yeah.
because that's the one that I like the most. Because I'll wear the peaches like to work. Like if I ever do my makeup to go to work, I'll wear like the peachy or the reds.
Okay, okay.
Because you can't wear black lipstick at work. So,
Wait, really?
well, the thing is, I have to talk to my manager about it. Um, and basically see because like he said that it was okay, but then I looked at him and then he's like, maybe I don't know, and I was like, okay. So I have to double check.
I
Cause
wouldn't see why it's not. I know that if I remember correctly, dramatic makeup or fuck, was it dramatic? I don't know.
it's dramatic, yeah, dramatic makeup or like dramatic changing. But then I know somebody said technically like fake eyelashes is dramatic,
Yeah.
even though we don't get anybody in trouble for that. So I don't know.
Yeah. That's very subjective. I feel like something like dramatic makeup is definitely up to the manager. Like that just feels like
Yes,
what he would find dramatic.
dramatic.
So,
And the thing is, I know where I work that a lot of people there might find just having black lipstick too dramatic. That
yeah.
makes sense. Um, so I don't want to risk it
Hmm.
because I don't want to have that conversation and I don't want to deal with it. So
Yeah, yeah. Do you still wear a mask to work?
no, I've
No.
taken it off. So
Okay.
because I just um but the thing is, I always debate on wearing it on because people can see my emotions. Because I'm really bad at hiding it.
Hmm.
Um, so it's something that I need to work on because people can tell if I'm pissed or if people can tell that I'm like sad. So I'm
Yeah.
just like, I kind of like, I've been debating on wearing it again, but it's not going to fix the issue because I just
Hmm.
have to like I just have to,
Yeah.
you know. So, but that's something that I, but yeah, but there's been a lot of people getting sick and I'm just like, oh, stay away. Stay
Ooh,
away.
stay away. Get.
I'm like, I don't want to, like, I always get, I always get sick during this time of year anyway. So it's just like,
Okay.
because I always, like, the last two times, I always got COVID.
You've gotten COVID twice now?
Hmm.
I
I hate,
see.
I hated it. It was always during Christmas time too.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Colder months, like you're bound to get sick, so of course
Mm.
COVID is more likely to. Like that, yeah, that makes
So,
sense.
and the thing is, that was during the times where I was like double masking too.
Ugh.
And I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Cause like you know, so I was like, well, yeah, but we'll see what happens this year. Cause I already have technically gotten a head cold, but
Okay.
it went away after like 24 hours. So that was nice.
Yeah.
But it wasn't too bad because if it was worse, I would have been like, fuck.
Yeah.
Why?
You were able to exist through it though.
Yeah, I was able to deal with it fine. It was more of like the first day I had like a sore throat and my nose was like
Mm.
being a butt and stuffy. But the thing is, whenever I tried to blow my nose, nothing would come out.
Oh God, I fucking hate that
And
feeling. I
I'm just like,
hate
what the
that.
fuck? I'm like, I just want to blow my brains out. Thank you very much.
Beastie, do we need to talk about something?
Sorry. You know, the term of when people just, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I realized how I said that. I was like, oh, that does not sound right.
Mm. Yeah.
So yeah, that does not sound right. I mean, it's like because there's just
Get the snot
nothing. It's
out.
not out.
Yeah.
It's not. But yeah, no, it's that was fun. But then I felt like a lot of people have been getting sick though. So like in general, I feel like this time of year is just sick.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Matt, when he
don't.
was sick, it wasn't COVID, luckily, but he did have a sinus infection.
Yeah.
So that got pretty bad and gross.
Ugh, ugh. Is sinus infection like contagious, or is it?
It's not highly contagious, but you should be careful around babies, old people, and people who are autoimmune compromised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
he could still go around other people, but probably not too close. He couldn't come around me. I mean, he
Yeah,
could
yeah.
have, but like just to be safe and be a polite boyfriend, you know?
Yeah. No, I feel that because I don't know. I just and then
Mm.
like I feel though like some people get sick super easily and then some don't.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like though there's not enough, like if you're working, right? I feel like there's not enough like days for you to like, PSL, like paid sick leave.
Yeah,
You only get 3 days. And I'm just like time you out of the whole year.
but don't worry, there's a bill passing 2 more days.
Wow, true.
Wow.
Ooh.
5 whole days out of the year, you get to play
Ooh.
hooky. Wow. Ridiculous.
It's nice though. Shit, I'm gonna use it for probably one of my vacations.
Yeah,
Because
fuck
I
it.
have because I have to use it before um like March. So
Okay.
and then it resets. So that's how
Mm.
mine is. And the thing is, I feel bad, but like I don't, even when I'm sick. Well, the thing is, luckily this year I haven't been too sick,
Mm-hmm.
so it hasn't been that bad. But I know other people who have gotten like it's been bad. It's been bad
Yeah.
for them. And I'm just like, holy shit! Like you need to go home, and they're like, I don't have PSL. And I'm like, the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, at this point, like, you almost want to be like, okay, don't come to work if you're fucking sick, but like, they have no choice. They gotta
Yeah,
keep their job. They gotta, yeah.
they
It just
gotta
really
do.
fucking sucks. It's putting everyone in a stupid fucking situation. It's
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
Yep, 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 yep.
Yep.
But I can't change it because
It's okay. I talk shit.
nah, you good. You good because shit. Mm. But it's more of just um it's just more of like I'm very much like a like what is it called? Like I'm very like I empathize. Is it that the word? Is that the word? Like I'm very empathetic to
Hmm.
people who are feeling sick because I'm like, you don't want to go to work sick. You don't want to be there. Like I know how that feels. It's not fucking
Sympathetic.
fun. Yeah, sympathetic.
Sympathetic
And
is when you can relate and put yourself in the shoes. Empathetic is when you feel it.
mhm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so like, and I feel bad because like I just want to be like go home, and they're like I
Hmm.
can't, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
and I can't do nothing about it because it's
It's not
stupid.
in your power.
Nope, nope.
Yeah.
Unless I'm the boss, but
Someday.
I'm not someday.
I mean, if you're wanting to keep in your whatever your industry is,
Maybe we'll
that's
see.
all up to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll see what happens. It depends on if there's opportunities. If there's no opportunities that don't happen, then I'll probably not like I'll find something else, but more of like I will probably just lose hope in the
Just
matter.
be open to the
Yeah,
other options and opportunities. Yeah.
exactly. Like if there's opportunities that happen, like even if it's like with a different company or with this company that I'm at, like
Hmm.
I'll, you know, to be honest, you have to, I feel bad, but sometimes you have to be like, not selfish, but like you have to think of yourself in order
Yeah.
to be like, okay, what can I do to like make my life better? What can I
Yeah.
do to, get farther along in life? And if that means
Yeah.
switching jobs, you know,
It's just
or
self-care.
or
It's
getting,
not being selfish. We're just taught that it's selfish so that they can
yeah,
enslave you. But no, it's
yeah.
self-care. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, because like I like if I want to move to a different job, like I want to do it, but sometimes I feel bad because I don't want to leave people at this job because,
Mm.
like not like I'm their lifeline, but like they
You
come
are the
in because
support. You're one of the things that is
like
nice against. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
So it's like because what like
Hmm.
we're basically talking in like the black. Have you seen those like the paper like the CSI papers where it's like black dude black
Everything's
dude?
redacted. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like everybody in those, they're like, what the fuck are they
They're
talking about?
like,
Then
what do
there's
you
us just like,
mean?
"Dude, what the fuck do you mean?"
Yeah, I feel you.
That's why I don't talk too much about work because I'm just like like or like
Yeah.
specifics, like
Hmm.
super specific things to where people could figure it out because I'm like I let
Did
people
you
know.
ever find out? Don't worry, we won't say names. If
Huh.
the people are engaged,
Yes, they are.
they are engaged. Thank you. I can
Yes.
congratulate them. Okay. I asked Matt. I was like, "Did you see a ring on their hand last night?" He's like, "I wasn't looking at their fucking hands." I was like, "Okay, fair, but okay, good to."
No,
Now I know.
that like no, because from my understanding, I feel like they wouldn't be posting so much if they said
Wait,
no.
so is it confirmed or not? Wait,
I
do you
think
have
it
an
is confirmed.
actual
I
answer?
don't have a confirmation
Okay,
confirmed,
you
but
all,
but
girl.
everybody says that they are engaged. So I'm assuming it is a yes.
I'm
But
gonna
watch
wait.
it.
I told Matt to look at to stare at her or at their hand when they show up. So
Okay, okay, okay.
you stare too. Everybody
Okay,
stare, okay? And if
I
they
stare.
ask, let them know
That's
that
why.
I specifically was asking so that I can text them and be like, "Congrats," you know?
I'm pretty sure because I feel like it wouldn't be going around if it was a no.
Could you imagine? Oh
Oh my
God.
gosh, that would be horrible. Like that would be horrible if it would go around like, "Oh, you're engaged," and then they come back and be like, I said no."
That's so awkward. Oh God.
That's like when like somebody proposes in a huge group of people,
Hmm.
like, and then the lady says no.
God, that's gotta feel good. Right? I feel saying no feels so fucking good. You should have you ever tried it? Obviously not. Um
I'm horrible at saying no. I'm the worst person at it. I'm
well no, wait, wait,
really
wait. You wanted
bad.
to say yes. Hold on, hold on. You wanted
Yes,
to
okay, yes,
sorry,
I
yeah,
want to
you
say
wanted
yes.
okay. You want to be married.
Yes, yes. Oh, but no, because like
I'm a big
I'm.
fan of being like, nah, get out of here. Not to Matt though, but to,
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
past life, it felt empowering and great.
That's good. That's good.
Self
No,
love.
like no, that's good because like I know for me, like I was gonna say yes no matter what, but
Hmm.
like I am a very bad at like in general. I'm a yes person. I am
Hmm.
not a no person, and I'm
Yeah.
still trying to learn how to put my foot down and say no.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm still learning about that, and I'm still trying to grow with that, but
Uh,
it's hard
hey,
because like
Beastie.
yeah, yeah.
You wanna come over right now?
If you want me to, I'll be in PJs.
You're supposed to say no. You want to say no.
I
You want to say no.
know.
Say it.
No, I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I know it's not personal. I'm gonna just start asking you at very unfortunate times to come over to force you to
Just
start
be like,
saying no.
just like when I'm at work, like, can you come over and be like, fuck.
Hey, when you get off work, will you like come over? Hang out with me? Thanks. Hit you up
I
at
just,
2 a.m.
it's just 2 a.m. But no, I think it's just because I was always taught to be a yes person, which is like
Hmm.
it's not necessarily like a bad thing, but I was very bad at like standing up for myself.
I was always
So
taught, yeah, to like take the high ground, to be
yeah,
polite, to do your best
yeah,
to help others. I was never really taught to care about myself.
yes,
And it got to a
yes.
point that it was toxic and not healthy, and I was in very bad shape and a very bad lifestyle as a teenager because of it, you know?
Mm, mm, mm,
And
mm.
it took a learning curve. I'm still not I think I'm better at it now. I'm really good at it. I'm really good at saying no. Really good at shutting people down. No,
No,
but
that's
it takes time. It's hard. Yeah, I get it.
no, that's good because like
It's
it's like
hard
it's
when you care about the people. Like if you ask me to do
yeah,
something or Matt asked me to do something, it is really hard for me to say no. It's a difficult.
it it's
Yeah.
hard because like like for me, I care for a lot of people and I want them to. I want them to know that I'm always there for them.
Yeah,
So when
yeah.
I have to like put my foot down and be like, oh no, and I'm really bad at setting boundaries. Like
Mm,
I'm like, oh, it's like, whatever, like, and then there's times where my husband's like, no, just text them, say like, hey, that wasn't okay. Can we not do those things anymore? Can we not
yeah,
talk about those things? And I'm really bad at that. So, and so like I just kind of like take all the punches, even though people don't realize that I'm taking punches because
yeah.
I'm just like a yes person. And
Mm-hmm.
then people wonder why sometimes like I like not like that I because like to be honest, I'm really bad at texting in general, but like or like why I take a step back even more.
Yeah,
And I'm just
yeah.
like cuz like
Remove
I didn't
yourself from the situation.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mainly cuz like it's like I need to learn how to set boundaries or to set those things. And
Yeah,
I've always been bad at it. And like I know I need to grow on that and do that.
yeah.
But it's always been hard. And I feel like also with the job that I'm at and like the position I'm
Mm,
in,
yeah,
I am still learning how to set boundaries there as well. But I've
yeah.
been getting better at being the no person.
That's
It's
good.
like it's like outside of work it's more of it's hard type
Mm-hmm.
of thing. So it's like I just need to take what I'm learning from work into
Your
real
personal
life.
life. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's a real life experience.
Well, that's good. I'm
So
glad and proud of you for at least even doing it in a professional environment.
yeah,
That's improvement. Any improvement is good, you know?
yeah. Well, because
Mm.
people kept walking over me, and I was over it. I was
Mm.
really over it to the point
Yeah,
where I finally just started putting my foot down on stuff because
nice.
I was
That
like,
makes
I
me
was.
very happy.
No, because it's just like, dude, like, why am I getting in trouble for something that I didn't fucking even
Yeah, no, ew, wait.
do?
Okay.
So I've been putting my foot down more about stuff.
Yeah.
So so
Hmm.
yeah, there's been times that I'm just like, but yeah, and then at home I also have to learn how to do that. But the thing is, what's really bad is I'm really bad at putting my foot down with my family because like I was
Mm.
because they're the ones who taught be a yes person, do this, do
Yeah.
that,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. I notice it's more with religious homes as well. Like,
Okay.
like you have to respect your elders. Whatever your elders say goes.
Yeah.
Um, and which I think also that's a lot of families at times. But
Yes.
like
Yeah.
I've noticed with like especially with like religious households, they're very much like you need to respect your elders. Like that
Yeah.
is a sin.
Don't
You
question them no matter what. Like, just
type
go
of
with
thing.
it. Yeah.
Which is like yeah, but it's a good thing, and then also but it can lead into bad situations.
Yeah.
I feel like
It can
you know.
lead into a problem with boundary issues. Like,
Mm.
just, yeah.
But no, but the thing is nobody's perfect, so it's like you can't like I used to blame my like mom for how she raised me, but now I'm just like, no, like there's been times where she taught me very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you're just, there were situations that wasn't the best,
Yeah.
but like she's also not perfect. She's also not
Mhm.
like she had to do it by herself,
Yeah.
you know? So like that's kind of how I am now. But
Yeah.
I used to blame her for everything. And I'm like, oh, that was bad.
Yeah.
You
I get
know,
it. I had a very rough relationship with my mother. Still kind of rough. We still get in fights and things. Mother-daughter relationships are so fucking complicated, you know?
yes.
But I think we are seeing our flaws. Both of us see our flaws and better ways for us to communicate and understand each other and talk things out instead of just yelling and just the toxicness.
Yeah.
I think we can recognize that we both have things to work on. And so that's been nice. It's still not
That,
perfect, still not good. Like you said, nobody's perfect.
yeah.
Everyone has their flaws. It's just about recognizing what they are and working on them and growing like as a
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I very much agree cuz like it's just like it's like every like a lot of people are like to be honest, I'm like people tell me a lot of times they're like, "Oh, I've like cut my toxic people out of my life. And I'm like, great, that's great for you.
Yeah.
That's awesome for you. Then there's me that I'm like, if I do that, it's not like, because I feel like I took a step back,
Okay.
realized my family wasn't that toxic, because I always thought they were toxic.
Mhm.
Not toxic, but I thought they, like, my mom raised me toxic,
Yeah.
and realizing this is what she had to deal with, this is what she had to go through, this is what she had to overcome.
Mhm.
And then I was like, oh, yes, there were some situations that I wish did not happen, but like,
Yeah.
it's like it had me grow as a person.
Hmm.
So yeah. But yeah, she's a good mom. Like now, like she's been like really nice. She doesn't like ever fight with me.
Hmm.
Now she's always like super supportive.
That's good.
It's more of like my get up now. She's kind of I think she thinks that I worship Satan.
Understandable. Understandable.
but
Yeah.
but
From the
I'm
religious
like,
mother
okay,
standpoint.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like I get
So
it.
yeah. So that's why I don't really like when I go over there. I don't dress like this because I'm like I don't want her to be like, oh, okay. So yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Hmm.
Ugh. Oh, ow! That cracked. I cracked my elbows.
Crunchy bones. Okay, here's what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I'm gonna wash my hair. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna.
cut it.
I want to see the picture. Have you? Have you?
Ugh, I can show it on. I can show. I can send it to you or show it on stream. I don't know.
Which,
I'll just
whichever one you feel comfortable with.
I'll just text it to you. I feel bad. It's a person. It's actually a bad person who the screenshot
Oh.
is of.
Oh.
She
Okay.
lied about some allegations basically.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. But her hair is on and poppin'. It is the short. I feel like it's a short version of what I want.
Okay.
Yeah. Which what I want is a top layer of bob and then an underneath the back layer of my hair, which you can kind of see. I still want it at this length and to
Mm-hmm.
continue growing long and having just like an underneath mullet slash rat tail kind of situation with a cute bob on top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm unsure. Matt said he'd think it'd be cute. My mom is not happy about it, but she doesn't like a lot of my fashion choices, but we have learned
Mm.
to accept this difference between us.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Ooh. So like to here and that, and then the bangs.
Yeah. Bane's
No,
a blunt bob all the way across the
no,
head.
that'd be super
And then
cute. That,
underneath pops out the little long pieces that I slowly
yeah,
want to
yeah,
grow
yeah.
out. Okay.
That's super
Cool.
cute. I
Okay, I'm
like it.
glad I got a girl's perspective, an alternative girl perspective, so that it's a little more helpful.
No, that's gonna be super super cute. And
Mm.
then like, would you ever like dye the longer pieces to make
Oh,
it
fuck
like
yeah.
okay
Yeah.
to make it
I would
like
want to
pop more?
dye the top bob black and then
Ooh,
do a fun color underneath. But that's for like later times.
like when it grows more and everything.
Yeah. And
Ooh.
just like having money. Since, I'm
Mm-mm.
cutting my own hair, it's
Mm.
not gonna look good.
It's gonna look amazing. Don't
I'm just
even.
embracing my punk lifestyle. I always say that my fashion is punk, so I'm doing it myself, making it look all shite.
No,
Yeah.
it's gonna look awesome. It's gonna look awesome. And
Okay.
no, it'll look super
Okay.
cute and
Thank
everything.
you.
Uh
Hopefully
huh.
it's straight in the back. I don't know.
Just just have a like you could try to pull it up and do it like that way. You get what I'm saying?
But
Like
then it's
pull
not
your.
gonna be straight everywhere.
Mm, that's
I'll
true.
get a
That's true.
mirror, I'll get a mom. I'll get help.
Okay.
But
Good.
yeah,
Good.
I think I'm gonna head out and go ahead and do that.
Okay. Thank you
Okay.
for joining. It was so much
Thank you.
fun.
Thank you for sharing your passion.
Thank you.
Okay. I I'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week, boy.
Bye.